Hey everybody, this is Monica, and today I'd like to talk about an important topic. It's called emotional self-care. Do you have an emotional self-care routine? Do you know what self-care, emotional self-care is? Let's talk about this. So, what is emotional self-care? It's checking in with yourself to see how are you feeling. You know how you call people and you say, hey, how's it going? And they say, I'm fine. And then you say, yeah, I'm fine too. And that's it. That's the conversation. Well, this is a different conversation. This one is, hey, Monica, how are you today? And you sit with it and you ask yourself, okay, from 1 to 10, how do I feel? Let's say today I feel 6. Okay, Monica, so what is it that's happening? And then you sit with it. You sit with it and you ask yourself. You talk to yourself as if you're talking to your best friend. And you say, okay, Monica, so what is this sadness that you're feeling? And then what I do is I pick up my journal and I start writing and writing and writing. And nowadays I don't write so much. I draw. I just let it all out. Because sometimes when you write, you don't know how you're feeling, because sometimes emotions are not clear. We've never been taught how to understand our emotions. So you want to say, okay, I feel sad, I feel depressed, I feel lonely, I feel, but what does that really mean? Like, what does it feel like? These are just words that we've been, I don't know, learned over time to just say, yeah, I feel depressed. Yeah, I feel sad. Okay. But where is it? Where is it in your body? How do you feel it? What is the sensation that you're feeling inside? And that's where we haven't learned to sit with ourselves. So self-care is us just checking in with ourselves and just saying, okay, so hey, how are you today? And just sitting with yourself and listening to what the answer is to really how are you? And what is it that is happening with you? Really, like an intimate relationship with yourself. An honest, intimate, vulnerable space where you can just be yourself. No one else needs to be there. You can just be yourself and listen to your own internal dialogue to see what's up. And sometimes through drawing, through writing, you start writing and writing, and then you get to the core and you're like, oh my God, that's what's happening. So self-care is you connecting with you and really checking in to yourself, because really, who else is your best friend more than you are? Who knows you better than you do? So when you check in and you really check into your heart, you will get your answers. And then when you do get your answers, you need to sit with it. Like when I get emotions that are really hard, and we all get them. Trust me, I get them much less now, but I used to get them a lot more. But now I have the tools. So take that time. Wake up in the morning, or even now, if you're listening to this now, listen to it and just say, okay, so let me go and sit with myself. I always like to light a candle. For me, candle releases some of the burdens. So just sit with yourself and ask, okay, how are you? How are you? And then listen, sit and listen to her or him speaking to you, and just spend that time writing, releasing, drawing, scratching out. Sometimes I just take that pen and I start scratching and scratching, and sometimes I just need to doodle, and sometimes I just need to write words, and sometimes I don't want to talk or look at anything. I just want to go for that walk. And sometimes when I go for that walk, I just get that release. And I'm also like talking to God at this time, or releasing my worries. So just take some of these tips, any of these tips that I've taught you. Self-care is very, very, very important. And emotional self-care, which we very rarely talk about, is very, very important. If your mental health is not good and you don't deal with it, it can get much, much worse. So please listen to the tools that I've given you. They've helped me in my life a lot, from someone who is extremely, extremely anxious, also depression, lots of other things. It'll be too long a video to name them all. Okay, lack of trust in myself, so many things. This connection with yourself and checking in is so, so vital to your health. I hope this helps. Take care, everybody. Bye.